So in the last lecture, we have gone through some important topics of your AI, and today also we'll discuss few important topics. Okay, so we'll try to complete this as soon as possible. Okay, can you see my screen now? Is my screen visible to you or not?
No, sir.
It's not yet coming.
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
coming
sir.
now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what I discussed yesterday is about some about hill climbing techniques. Okay, why do we need to use it and the problems related to hill climbing approach. And believe me, the problems related to hill climbing approach are very important. And I used to see the questions from this topic appearing in different exams. So that's why I have discussed the problems related to the hill climbing methods. And in brief, there you got it that local maxima, plateau, ridges, and the solutions for each of them is also discussed. Solutions means how to tackle these problems. We have discussed them, and we have also discussed few of the variants of the hill climbing technique. Starting with the simple hill climbing techniques, you have seen the algorithm portion also. Okay, but one variant is steepest hill ascent hill climbing method. What how it is different from hill climbing, simple hill climbing method? Because it examines all the neighbors of the current state and select one neighbor node which is closest to the goal state. Okay, then it takes times for this task. So one more variant of this hill climbing technique we have seen, that is stochastic hill climbing technique. And there you see that we are not examining all the neighbors, but only one neighbor picked at random is being analyzed. Okay, so that's the difference between stochastic hill climbing technique and steepest ascent hill climbing technique. These things we have discussed in the last lecture. I hope every point is clear to you. But unfortunately, I could not record it because I forgot to ensure the recording mode. So anyway, I have some lectures previously recorded. I'll provide this to you, so you don't need to worry about. Right now, then we come to some uncertainty studies, and we have discussed about the fuzzy logic or why we need some fuzzy based means what I can say techniques to deal with the real life problems. And there I have given examples like as बहुत ज़्यादा तेज बारिश हो रही है आज बहुत बेसी कोई बरखुन दिया से. So you have seen the word बेसी कोई बहुत बेसी कोई बहुत ज़्यादा. ठीक है. So these things we cannot deal with the Boolean forms of logic, that is zero or one form of logic, because to represent them we need uh, something other than Boolean logic, or you can say that range from 0 to 1, including 0 and 1, we need the whole range to deal with these real life problems. Right? So for that, we have fuzzy logic. You can see from this table that from here, I'm starting today's lecture. Okay. So do concentrate, and the page will be like this. So please, outlook, temperature, humidity, windy, decision to play or not. Outlook, temperature high, humidity high, windy. So about with the help of these things, we are deciding whether to play or not. This type of things are known as what? Some condition-based decisions. Because these decisions to play or not, you are deciding with the help of these conditions, right? But what happens if I will provide you the input of humidity as very high or very low, okay, moderate like that. And we represent the hat with the help of Boolean logic? Answer is no, we can't, because we have only 0 and 1, but we need to represent some values between them also, right? So for that, actually, we need what? Fuzzy logic. Now, from this table, as I have said that this is a condition based, it's very easy to determine. See, this will take the form of sun. If it is not given that very low or very high, then it's very easy to determine. This is condition based reasoning. Keep outlook sunny, cloudy, rain. Keep sunny along with humidity, and if it is high, then we are not going to play. That is, decision is no. If outlook is sunny along with humidity that is low, then we are going to play. Yes, decision is yes. If outlook is cloudy, then of course we are going to play. Then if it is raining, then along with the windy means it is what I can say that windy means, you know guys, that बहुत जोरे बताह बोली আছে ठीक है बहुत जोर रहा है तो raining along with the windy conditions, then you are deciding not to play, that is no. But raining, suppose windy condition is not there, बहुत जोरे बताह बोला नहीं, बहुत तेज वो हवा नहीं चल रहा है, तो क्या करोगे? The decision is simply yes, we are going to play. We may even enjoy playing football during rain, right? So this type of reasoning is the condition-based reasoning. It's very easy to determine unless you have been given this high, low, true, means yes, this time. But what happened when we have been provided very low, moderate like this? Then we cannot represent them with the help of simple Boolean logic, right? For that, we need what? We need fuzzy logic. And about the rule base, these are the rules that you can actually infer from this one. Rule number one: if outlook is sunny and if humidity is high, then decision is no. जितु मैं तुम्हारे लोगों को क्रिटिया करूँ, यहाँ से आपको दिखाई दे रहा है जो अभी मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया, वही रूल पे हमने लिखा है, ठीक है? ये रूल आप इजीली ये डिसीजन ट्री बेस जो कंडीशंस बेस आपने बनाया है, यहाँ से डायरेक्ट कैलकुलेट और निकाल सकते हो, ठीक है? If outlook is sunny and if humidity is low, then decision is yes. If outlook is cloudy, then decision is yes. I hope this rule base for normal Boolean logic is clear to everyone. So let's come to the fuzzy logic. As I have already told you that this fuzzy logic is the one with the help of which we can deal with the real life problems. যেনেকে মই এটা एग्जांपल দিছিলো যে আজি বহুত জোৰেৰে বৰষুণ দি আছে, आज बहुत तेज बारिश हो रही है, राइट? तो इस टाइप के प्रॉब्लम के लिए आप नॉर्मल बूलियन लॉजिक को अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि ये जो वैल्यू है बहुत जोरेरे, हाँ बहुत जोर से, तो ये आप 0 और 1 के बीच में आ रहे हैं, राइट? तो इसके लिए आप क्या करोगे? ये फजी लॉजिक का क्या करोगे? You need to use some techniques from fuzzy logic. That's what we are going to discuss. So in short, I can say that this fuzzy logic models human reasoning, works with imprecise statements such as in process control situation. If the temperature is moderate, the pressure is high, then run the knob slightly right. ठीक है? यहाँ आपको दिखाई दे रहा है टेम्परेचर इज मॉडरेट एंड प्रेशर इज हाई. ये जो मॉडरेट है, this initially when it is about the initial boolean, then that is not possible. But now with the help of fuzzy logic is possible. Even in your own home also, if you have washing machines or refrigerator, in the washing machine itself, you will see that the fuzzy logic is being implemented there. ठीक है? आप लोगों के पास जो स्मार्ट वॉचिंग मशीन है, वो आप देखोगे कि वहां पे फाजी लॉजिक इम्प्लीमेंट किया हुआ है. रेफ्रिजरेटर आप देखोगे जो स्मार्ट वाला है, वहां पे फाजी लॉजिक इम्प्लीमेंट किया हुआ है. इवन आपका जो एयर कंडीशनर है, देयर आल्सो यू विल सी. तो इस सारे चीजों में हम एक्चुअली जो स्मार्ट बेस्ड रीजनिंग है, उसके लिए हम फाजी लॉजिक यूज करते हैं. अब जैसे आपने देखा कि बहुत जोर से बहुत जुड़े रहे, सो वी आर मेनली फोकसिंग ऑन what this type of adjective kind of things, right? And this is known as, that's why these are known as linguistic rules or linguistic variables. So typically adjectives qualified by adverbs. I hope you guys know about adjectives and adverbs. So adverbs are hedges. Okay. Now, now let's come to the mathematical part. So I hope you all guys know about the set theory portion. Now I'm going to start the fuzzy set theory. Okay, so intimate connection between logic and the set theory. Given any set S and an element E, there is very natural predict that this mu E, this is known as belongingness predicted. ये जो दिख रहा है आपको, ठीक है, इसको हम membership function भी बोलते हैं. We used to call it membership function also. Okay, so this predicate is such that if this is one, this means this is belonging to that set. माने क्या बोल रहे हैं हम लोग, कोई एक एलिमेंट सपोज इस सेट में है, तो इस मेंबरशिप फंक्शन का वैल्यू 1 है. If this 1, this means that element is belonging to that set. If it is not belonging to that set, this is 0. Simple, right? But that is for normal sets. तो ये अगर आपको समझ में आ गया तो look at this example. S1 to T4, then mu s of 1 is equal to 1 and mu s of 5 is equal to 0. Can you explain this, any one of you? मुझे ऐसा सबको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या पूछ रहा हूँ? Are you getting what I am asking? और कोई है ही नहीं क्लास में, कुछ रेस्पॉन्स नहीं मिल रहा है. जो भी समझ में आ रहा है ये बता दो. देखो मैं क्या लिखा है यहाँ पे, mu s of 1 is equal to 1, क्योंकि ये जो 1, ये जो एलिमेंट इस सेट में है, राइट? तो इसका मतलब ये 1 होगा वैल्यू. अब 5 क्या इस सेट में है? नहीं है, तो mu s of 5 is equal to 0. Very simple, it's boolean, right? Yes or no? तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे आपको पूछूं कि mu s of 7, what will be the value of that?
0, sir.
Very good, that will be 0. So up to portion, this portion, I think this is clear. Now let's come back to this one. So fuzzy set theory starts by questioning the fundamental assumption of set theory, that is the belongingness predicted. देखो जो मैं यहाँ पे मेंबरशिप फंक्शन बोल रहा हूँ ना, इसको हम आर्टिफिशियल belongingness predicate, okay, belongingness predicate बोल के हम इसको रिफर करेंगे, right? The same thing, this mu is known as belongingness predicate in our artificial intelligence. Its value, okay, for fuzzy set is between 0 to 1, including this two. So instead, means we I hope you guys know about the closed sets, open sets. अगर याद है भी नहीं तो टेंशन मत लो, ये देख लो एक बार. तो यहाँ मैं ये वाला सिंबल यूज कर रहा हूँ, दिस बैकेट. Why? Because यहाँ including 0 and 1, all the values between them are also being there for this set. Right. So fuzzy set theory is a generalization of classical set theory, and that is also known as Crepes set theory. आप लोगों ने अभी तक जो पढ़ा था इंजीनियरिंग मैथमेटिक्स में या तो डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स में, उसको आप सिंपली सेट थ्योरी बोलते थे, राइट? बट देयर इज अनदर टर्म फॉर दैट theory, that is Crepes set theory. Do remember it, right? Crepes set theory. Now let's come to this example again. See, the set of all tall people. ठीक है, अब tall मतलब कुछ भी हो सकता है, 5 feet, from 5 feet 8 inch to 5 feet 10 inch, 11 inch or 6 feet, like that. So define, suppose we are defining 1 is equal to 6 feet and 5 feet 8 inch is say 0. From 0 to 1, we are going to refer them as tall people. अब tall people में भी क्या होगा? Tall, moderate tall, very tall, like that. So उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? जैसे कि मैं यहाँ लिखा हूँ म्यूटी राम इज इक्वल टू 1.0, तो कैन यू टेल मी जो मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया उसके हिसाब से राम का हाइट क्या होगा यहाँ पे? 6 feet. Okay, because I'm referring mu t ram is equal to 1. So that is 6 feet. Suppose this value mu t sham is equal to 0.2. That is somewhere between 5 feet 8 inch to 5 feet 12 inch. That is 6 feet. Right. So in that way, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि tall people and not tall people, that is 0 and 1. But क्या होगा कि tall, moderate tall and very tall, तो ये सबको रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हम क्या यूज करेंगे? आपका फाजी शेड थ्योरी. सो यहाँ जो श्याम है, श्याम इज 0.2, so इसका हाइट that will fall under either for between 5 feet 8 inch to 6 feet because the value given is 0.2. Okay, so that's a very good example to represent the fuzzy concept. I hope this example is clear to you. Now,
Yes, sir.
linguistic variables. Fuzzy shapes are named by linguistic variables, typically adjectives. यहाँ आपको समझाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं क्योंकि आप सभी लोगों ने इंग्लिश तो पढ़ा होगा, ठीक है? होमिया हो गया, तो ये सब तो आप लोगों ने पढ़ा था, राइट? तो उसमें आप लोगों का जो adjective and adverb का कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये I hope that these things are clear to you. क्योंकि ये जो fuzzy theory है, fuzzy shape theory है, everything is related to these things. Adjectives, adverbs. वॉर बेसिक कोई, वॉर कम कोई, बहुत ज्यादा, बहुत कम, कम एवरेज, ये सबको रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए ही हमने ये थ्योरी लाया है. इन सिंपल केस यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड लाइक दैट. नाउ लुक एट दिस डायग्राम. ये डायग्राम देखो and now you tell me what I'm going to actually I try to represent with the help of this diagram. Please, each of you look at this diagram and to analyze it and tell it to me. So do one thing. This example is exactly, this diagram is exactly what is representing what I have just discussed. So you just take a screenshot and try to analyze it. If you can't, then do ask me in the next class. Plus, for this moment, you can analyze this. See, in this x-axis, I am representing the height, and the y-axis, I am representing that the value of this belongingness predicate mu. Okay, that value is 0 to 1. I hope this hint is sufficient to understand this diagram. So do take a screenshot and try to analyze it by yourself. Right? अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा तो मुझे पूछ लेना वापस, ठीक है? So यहाँ
Okay, sir.
देखो wealth, yeah, wealth. So इस side आपको दिख this diagram I am explaining. Please concentrate. Okay. So wealth and mu rich, wealth mu poor. ये कार्ड जब इस साइड बढ़ रहा है, इसका मतलब क्या है? ये जो बिलोंगिंगनेस प्रेडिकेट है रिच पीपल के लिए, वो वैल्यू ज्यादा बढ़ रहा है, राइट? When this curve is going on like this means what? Wealth is increasing, and wealth is increasing means what? This means you are becoming rich, right? So this mu rich value is being increased there. So that's why the curve is taking this form. But for the mu poor people means what's going on there? Their wealth is means diminishing day by day. So that's why the value of mu poor is also decreasing. So that's why the curve taking this shape. Is this diagram clear to you? Diagram to buzi paisa sabe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, critical part is to analyze this part of this diagram. Now look at this diagram very carefully. If possible, respond with your analysis. What's going inside this diagram? On this diagram, please. ये डायग्राम को सही ढंग से देखो और उसके बाद बताओ मुझे कि यहाँ क्या हो रहा है. Okay. Anything you have got? Please don't just worry about the right or wrong, just give the response. So reach. Okay. अब देखो डायग्राम का अच्छे से moderately reach means what? ये diagram is not exponentially increasing. It's somewhere increase and then again decrease like that. Okay. So that's why moderate. So this profile is representing somewhat moderate. And extreme means it means decreasing or the sharply at some point. यहाँ आपको दिखाई दे रहा है ये पूरा sharply जो है decrease हो रहा है ठीक है that is representing extreme portion. So moderate, somewhere increasing and decreasing, not in the way that increasing again for the like this for the rich part, and not like that poor part that it is decreasing again. No, in case of moderate, somewhere it is increasing and somewhere it is decreasing. But for extreme, it is decreasing sharply at some point. Right now, concept of hedge. अब हैच मैंने बोल दिया था आपको ये जो एडजेक्टिव एडवर्ब का कॉन्सेप्ट है टॉल वेरी टॉल लाइक दैट सो यहाँ आप इस डायग्राम में यू कैन सी दैट से दिस पोर्शन इज टॉल दिस पोर्शन इज वेरी टॉल एंड दिस पोर्शन इज समवट टॉल अब जो वेरी ऑपरेशन है ठीक है दिस वेरी मीन्स द वैल्यू ऑफ म्यू इज इंक्रीज्ड राइट ओके तो इसको कैसे रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं हाउ यू कैन रिप्रेजेंट दिस see mu very tall x is equal to mu square tall x or this is not the case that you need to put only 2 this may be 1.5 mu to the power 1.5 but that is not equal to 1 that should be greater than equal to 1 the greater than if this value mu n tall x this n is greater than 1 then we can call it as a very tall और यहाँ मैं define कर रहा हूँ that n value as 2. Similarly, somewhat tall means this is he is tall but not so tall that he can be represented as a tall man. So that that value of n should be less than 1. n के लिए आप कोई भी वैल्यू ले सकते हो यहाँ I am considering as root. Okay, square root of this. Okay. So I hope this concept is clear to you. Similarly, this diagram this again represent the same concept, so I'm not discussing that thing again. Then we have some terms degree of fuzziness. So degree of fuzziness. So before that, I want to know from you that what do you mean by degree of a set? Can anybody answer this question? Because without that, I can't discuss this fact. So let's do one thing. When you get this lecture, you need to answer for comment that what do you understand by degree of a set and degree of fuzziness. Okay, so degree of set क्या है आप मुझे comment करके बताओ. ठीक है. So this part is little bit mathematics. So let's terminate this class today here because I want that you guys please prepare about the little portion of the shade theory, at least what is degree of shade or these things, so that I may continue in the next class after this portion. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
Okay, sir.
thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.